Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this video called Music Class. And again, I am documenting a second music class. My grandson was going weekly to music classes before COVID, so this was last December, so he was going weekly at that point. And then we did a little shopping trip after music class, so the picture of him in a hat is actually at Target, and he's just trying on one of the hats at Target. And so this is a really fun page. I'm using some paper from Bella Boulevard and some paper, actually, I take that back. The Santa Claus that I'm going to use on the page there is from Bella Boulevard, but the rest of the paper is from Chamel. And it's not Christmas paper, but she really likes using a lot of non-Christmas papers for her album because then you can use it for other things as well. And I built this kit based on her kit last year, and so that's why I have these papers in here. And I think they go really well because there's a lot of green and there's a lot of red. And you know, this album has a lot of non-traditional Christmas colors in it anyway, so it works out. And again, if you've been following along, I am backing a lot of my photos in both white and cream. And I know a lot of people have a hard time mixing those two colors, but it's not something that bothers me. I feel like cream is just another shade of yellow, just much lighter. And so if you're going to mix it in one area, mix it in multiple areas and it will look fine. And one of the reasons that I'm also doing that is because these papers have a white background, but the embellishments that I have, a lot of them have a cream background. Now the Santa does have white on him, but the pieces that I'm going to use aside from the Santa have a lot of cream, like that little tag that you see hanging down there has cream in it. And then I am going to use some little candy peppermint looking ephemera pieces, and they are cream with either green or red. So I feel like if you're going to mix it in one area, just mix it in multiple areas and it's going to work out fine. So that is my theory. Hopefully that it looks okay in your eyes as well. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, but it is my album, so I guess it works out okay. If it doesn't look good in your eyes, then don't do that in your album. So that's my only advice to you. Again, I'm working in 6x8, and these are two 3x4s at the top and a 4x6 at the bottom. Now, I did subscribe to the Advent calendar from Redefined Creative last year. I just subscribed this year as well, but these are last year's supplies, and those snowflakes that are made from felt are from that kit. So I decided to pull those in. I have also used some felt Christmas trees in some of the areas on in this album, and I think I've used these felt snowflakes on at least one other page. So it's not like it's a new embellishment in the book, and it's kind of keeping with the theme throughout, and I really like how they look. So I'm just using them to layer up some embellishments. So behind them I am going to add some of those vellum sprigs of pine needles. Again, using those throughout my album just to provide some continuity, and it adds some texture and some interest without adding color, so I find that nice. And also those sprigs are punched out of a vellum piece that actually had white sprigs of pine. You can't really tell the pattern of the white sprigs because this punch is so small, or the pieces of vellum are so small, you can't tell that they're sprigs, but it does have a little bit of white mixed in with that vellum that's transparent. Now I am also going to add some of those little candies that you see there, and those I'm just adding to the top of the felt pieces. So because there's felt underneath them, it's adding dimension already. I don't need to add any other dimension to this particular page. The bottom piece, that wonderful, is going to be up on foam tape, but the rest of it is all flat because the felt already adds so much to it. There was really no need to add anything additional. I am going to add some journaling in the upper right hand corner of that bottom 4x6 piece. And then I'm going to add some epoxy out of the center of those buttons that you see there. I don't like to add the buttons because they add too much bulk to the layout, so I just pop the centers out and use those. That's pretty much going to do it for this layout. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you don't mind. I would appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. The close-ups are coming up in just a moment. Bye-bye.